It's going down like this, motherfucker.
Nigga get mad. Say, motherfucker, what you mean you ain't gonna let me in this funky joint? Much money I done spent in here, nigga. I knew your mama when she was horn. Hump, baby. Shit, bet I do it over time. Say that, nigga. Shit. Bet the bar, off time. Shit, boy, I'm trying to make me some money. Boy, I'm hungry as a hog needs slop Jesus. Shit, gotta be a Jesus, cause too many black folks.
Limousine, and every time I'm seen, I got to be clean. Limousine, and every time I'm seen, I got to be clean.
For what he has, he says that the only way that we can solve our problem. For what he has, he says that the only way that we can solve our problem. For what he has, he says that the only way that we can solve our problem is to unite. For what he has, he says that the only way that we can solve our problem is to unite. For what he has, he says that the only way that we can solve our problem is to unite together among ourselves, among our own kind, clean ourselves up, rid ourselves of the evils that we've become addicted to here in this society, and try and...
This ain't loud enough. I'm still trying. This ain't loud enough. I'm still trying. This ain't loud enough. I'm still trying. I just left. I just left a light in this.
Fuck up. Move the fuck back. Fuck up. Move the fuck.
Yeah. Gotta get a piece of mind. Yeah.
Yes, he destroy black boys. If you destroy him as a boy, he'll never become a man. Yes, he destroy black boys. If you destroy him as a boy, he'll never become a man. Yes, he destroy.
Joe feet. He looked down, seen his feet. The nigga went berserk, killed the monkey, threw the bat out the window, start kicking that bitch in the air.
Say anyway. But I will. The way quantum entanglement works is that you can take two particles, quantum entangle them, and then take those two particles and move them at any distance in the cosmos. And let's just say, for example, if you quantum entangle two electrons and you have them spinning in the same direction, and then you take one of those electrons and you shoot that thing out 100,000 light years from the original. If you then rotate the spin on the one electron, if you modify it so that its spin changes, the quantum entangled electron at any distance will simultaneously, in no time, switch its rotation also because they're quantum entangled. So these communication systems are taking advantage of this aspect of quantum mechanics that most people can't wrap their heads around, and this is what they're utilizing. It's just the new level of science that affords us the ability to communicate at any distance instantaneously.
Can you?
You don't understand. It's cool enough just being cool, like I am, chilling.
Group of you together, you never can tell who's who.
I've seen a lot of black guys, Nipsey, but you're overdoing it.
I mean, TikTok. A lot of the white content creators on TikTok get all of their dances from the black content creators.
You're a philosopher? Yes. You're a philosopher? Yes. You're a philosopher? Yes. I think very deep. I think very deep.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
Damn white boys out there. Most of them is psychopaths and all that. They'll kill your mama's mama. And you decent white folk that still don't know they're racist.
What the hell you want here, hunky?
Don't know me what it is. I don't mean to be out of line. I don't mean to be out of line. What's all that noise? What's all that noise? What's all that noise? Oh, that's just daddy. You snort cocaine, now I fiend for the check.
Your lines are still open. Oh shit, you can get it, nigga. You wanna get it?
The Chinese platform, you already know they don't give a fuck about your black ass. The Chinese platform, you already know they don't give a fuck about your black ass. And then
I think we OD. I think we OD. I think we OD.
For my word, can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. For my word. Doing the styles on them like. Doing the styles on them like it's common sense.
That's the difference when you're my baby. That's how it is when you.
Baby, I'm a walking dead man, is what they call me when I come in. Baby, I'm a walking dead man, is what they call me when I come in. I hit the loot juice, it pulls up in the deuce. I hit.
Shotzi.
I guess you go to the history of European civilizations. 250 years is how long they last before they implode because of their greed, because of their violence, because of an inability to let others be, including themselves. If they didn't have brown and black people to hate, they would hate themselves.
Baby.
My bitches.
Greetings. This is Big Pontiac, and welcome to the Chocolate Mountain Show. I am the holder of the infinite sacred ball game that was created by the Hero Twins, and I am that one and only galactic daddy-o welcoming each and every one of you to my galactic patio that reaches from Minnesota to the universe. I guess that's my cue to come on in. What's happening? Those of you that have never watched me before, I go by the name of Big Pontiac. My real name is Merle, but my friends call me Hector. So what do you think about that? What's happening? Okay, I got some things I'm going to buzz through quickly. So let's look it up. I'm going to buzz through the NFL. Oh, well, let me greet everybody first. Let me greet everybody. That'd be cool. Just greet everybody and then buzz through everything. Because I'm a busy nigga these days. You know, I am important. You know, I am important. What am I looking? Oh, here we go. Let's go back. Okay. All right. There we go. Queued up. PJ Allen, thank you for coming. And I know PJ Allen is always controlling his.
My bitches.
You saying you can't control your bitch here? What?
And he definitely has.
You got to have vision.
And as you heard me say, we are on the Galactic Patio, and the only thing we do on the Galactic Patio is the Cosmic Slop. Let's hear it.
Would you like to dance with me? We're doing the Cosmic Slop.
Oh, yes, that's all we do up in here is the Cosmic Slop, y'all. Oh, Joey, what is happening? And you definitely got to have
vision.
And on this Galactic Patio with the Galactic Daddy-O, we only do one dance.
Would you like to dance with me? We're doing the Cosmic Slop.
Oh, Connor Davis, what is happening? And you definitely got to have
vision.
And you got to do the Cosmic Slop on the Galactic Patio.
Would you like to dance with me? We're doing the Cosmic Slop.
Y'all ain't doing it like I'm doing it. Dr. Sinister, would you like to do the Cosmic Slop?
Would you like to dance with me? We're doing the Cosmic Slop.
And I know. And thank you for joining me, definitely. And I know you definitely got
to have vision.
All right, where do we start? I did not get the overs and unders since I am smoking. What are we? This is week 9, baby. It's week 9, baby. Not week 7, week 9. I want week 9, week 9. Get back. Give me week 9, baby. Give me some of that week 9. Let's see. Do I get over and unders anywhere in here? Any overs and unders? Maybe. Oh, it's got injury. Yeah, this might give me everything right here. Let's see. I just need the unders, really. I got to. Let's see. Jumps to. This does not. Let's see. Here we go. Vegas odds. This will give it to me. All right here. Let you guys see it. See how much different from what I got. Okay. Get right into my picks. All right. Week 9 picks now. My picks are okay. Right on. Yeah, that's it. So the Titans are giving the Steelers 2.5. It's oh shit, it went down. Oh man, because I took 4. Yeah, they're giving up 4. Okay, the odds have went down to 2.5. Okay, well you see 2.5. The over and under is 36. Wow, Steelers and Titans. Steelers don't score very well. So they were giving up 4, but now, and this is shit, I copied this yesterday. So yesterday I found 4. I'd rather give up, I'd take the 4, but I'm taking the Titans. I'm taking the Titans there. Is this, yeah. And the Dolphins and Chiefs, it was given 2. The Dolphins and Chiefs, now that's 1. The Dolphins is giving up 1. I'm taking Chiefs, and I'll take that 1.5. Because actually mine is 2. I was able to get 2. Over and under 50, yeah. I don't know. This seems like a sucker thing right here. Yeah, but I would probably say, yeah, it'd probably be over, but the way they do it, one team only scored 23, so I don't know if I would touch that over and under. Yeah, I cannot have you. Okay, what's happening? There he is. I got my fat cat. Told you the story of my other, and I thought I lost this one earlier. We went taking him to the vet and got him clipped and cleaned and some medicines for his ass, and shit, this bug got that shot. This motherfucker went to sleep. All right, we go. You already know. Oh, okay, it's a little different. Let me see. I got to switch down to Vikings, Eagles. Where's that? No, Vikings. They got Falcon. Okay, okay. I got. Let me see what they're giving here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm definitely taking all this. So the Vikings are giving up. Wow. Wow. They're now giving up 4.5. I had 1. Yeah, Vikings was only giving up 1. So now they're giving up 4.5. Ugh. I'm still going to pick Vikings. I'm going to take this. This one might go over. This one might go over. Money line, 100 to, let's see. So you have to spend 100 and the Falcons win, you win 230. Got to spend 190 to win 100. But if you spend 100 and you take the Falcons, you win 230. They've kind of, let me see. Okay, the next one I have is the Saints game. Where's the Saints? Saints down here. The next one I have is the Saints, and they were giving up 5. Okay, this has moved to the Bears giving up 8. I picked the Saints. I'll take the 8 though. Yeah, they're gonna give up 8. I'll take that all day. I will take that. Yeah, 8. Yeah, they're giving up 8. I think I would. I've got the Saints. Yeah. Yeah, they're giving up 8. Shit, yeah, I'll take all that. I'm still taking the Saints. I'm taking the Saints, but I'm gonna take this 8. What is this 8? What? Shit, 8-5. I'm taking all that. Okay, I'm still taking the Saints on that one. I think I skipped. Let me see. I know I skipped a little bit. Okay, Ravens. I got to do the. Okay, where are we? Ravens, Seahawks. What they giving here? Okay, it has the line has only moved a point. So I saw it the other day. Ravens and 4. Now you're saying the Ravens are giving up 5. So, I'd feel more comfortable giving up 4 than 5. I'm gonna keep this 4.5 over under. I would say this is a game that probably I would say over right here. I would say this is probably over. My next, let me see. Did I skip the Rams? Where's the Rams? So I can kind of stay in order. Rams right here. Packers, Rams. Rams were given a point. Rams are now given a field goal at home. I'll take that. I'll take them a field goal at home. Yeah, I would say if I was going to take under, I'd take this under here because the Packers can't really score. Rams and 1.5. Yeah, up to 3. Yeah, I'd rather. Ooh. I feel more comfortable. I don't know if I want to give up 3 to the Packers for the Rams. So this. Yeah, I don't know about that. I picked the Rams, but I don't know about this one. I might would rather take that 3 with the Packers. Okay, but I'll just keep it on wax. I wrote it down, so I'm gonna stay. I even put a question mark. I even put a question mark. I'm gonna say I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna switch right now. I'm gonna switch on wax. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna take the Packers on that one. I know they're horrible, but I don't know. Something made me, and I'm gonna take what they given. I'm gonna take the 3. Packers and the 3. I'll take the 3. Okay, that's on wax. If I lose, I lose. I don't know. That one was one I questioned when I first saw it. I questioned that one because I picked the Rams, but I questioned it, and maybe I've talked myself wrong. Saints, Pats. Where the Pats at? Pats, Panthers. Okay, where are the let me see. Okay, Eagles, Cowboys. Okay, let me see right here. Okay. Now, okay, it's staying at 3, right? Yep. Yep. We're giving them 3. Oh shit. Yeah. We're giving up 3. The Eagles giving up 3. I'm taking that all day. Wow. I would say I would take this under. So 110 to win 100. I would tend to want to take that. All right. I was taking the Eagles. Okay. I think I did the Ravens already. Okay. Browns and Cardinals. I have not done that. What are they giving up? Okay. Same thing. They're giving up the same. Browns are giving up 7. Browns are giving up 7 with the Cardinals at home. I'm going to stay with the Browns. I'll give up the 7. I don't like the 37. I wouldn't touch that. So Texans are giving up. Oh, it's up to 3? I like that. Okay, I might switch that to the 3. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll still take Texans in 3. Yeah, I'll take Texans in 3 instead of. Yeah. Well, what is this over and under? This intrigues me. Ooh, this one might be the one to touch. 40. Yeah, this might be one to touch. This is just each side getting 20. I think so. Again, I think so. Patriots Commanders. Let's see. Okay, I took the Pats and 2. What are they giving up here? Ooh, I like that even better. I'll take that. Pats in 3.5. Hell yeah. I'll take the Pats in the 3.5. Okay, because it was 2.5, so the line is moved. I'll take it. This line is moved. I'm taking that. I will absolutely take that extra 3. So, Bears and Saints. Browns, Ravens, Raiders, Bengals, Jets. I already did that one. I got the Saints. Panthers, Colts. Panthers. Okay, this hasn't changed. This has not changed. This has stayed at 2.5. That's what I have. I'm giving up 2. I'm taking the Panthers. I like this 115. That seems the more intriguing, but again, you got to spend a little more to only make 100. So, Raiders. Where would I skip? Raiders, Giants. I've got the Raiders. Oh, this line is moved. No. Yep, yeah, this line is moved. Now they're only giving up 1. I got the Giants giving up 3. I'm staying with the 3. Yeah, I'm staying with that. I'm taking the Raiders and I'm taking the 3. See, they've moved this line. That line went to 1. I did that one. Bengals. I'm taking the Bengals. What are they giving up now? This line is barely moved. I got 1. I got the Bills giving up 1. Now they're giving up 1.5. Yeah, I'll take that extra half, but I'm cool where I'm at. And then Monday night. This must be Monday night game. Jets. We're giving, okay, right now, I got the Jets in 2. So right here, Jets and 3.5. All right, Chargers are giving up 3. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take Jets and I'll take 3 instead. Yeah. I will take 3 instead. All right, so that's all on wax on who I picked this week. So save this, try not to throw that away so I remember because it's a separate piece of paper. And, we got to talk about the basketball season, and let's start looking this up. I think Zach talked about it. Frank Howard passed. I saw Frank Howard play in Tiger Stadium. When I was 12 years old, we went to, for my birthday in June, we went to see the Tigers, and Frank Howard was with the Tigers then. Big guy, really big guy. It was the same day in the famous Fox Theater. I know Nick Clark knows about the Fox Theater, but saw Shaft in Africa. And I think my brother was like, I was 12, and I think it was hour back then. But we saw that shit, Shaft in Africa. So, but the other cat I wanted to show, I wanted to talk about this. Let's see if this, yeah, right here. Dismiss. Now you could all say, all right, check this out. So Bobby Knight died. Now, again, it is a ritual to it, but let's not forget who this dude was. This dude was the psycho of psycho. He had abused players for years. Again, he wasn't sensitive enough to keep Larry Bird. So this is who this cat was right here. This is him choking Neil Reed. Look at this. Look at this. He's literally choking this player. He's literally choking him. Yeah, don't get up under here. All these wires, don't you dare. Got you blocked off one way, and I think got you blocked off another way. Keep y'all off these wires. So, as you see the tributes and all the players, because remember, he made Isaiah Thomas's freshman year hell. He made Isaiah Thomas freshman year hell. You're going to have to chill. Ain't no yapping in here. Oh, there he is. He got on camera. Where'd you go? Come over here. Where'd you go? Don't climb under here. Get from under there. As you've known to bite a wire. All right. You going to come up? Where are you at? Oh, there you are. No, I'm not doing all that. So, you know, as you hear all these tributes, and as I said, he made Isaiah Thomas life hell. So again, you know, like, but you know, they used to be at abuse people. You know, it was like cool to abuse people. Like, you know, another part is the verbal abuse. I'll say that. One thing in my college experience, I never got verbally abused by any of my coaches. I can't really say I ever got verbally abused. Now, you know, they would say, you know, if I didn't make a good block, make a better effort and stuff, but just, you know, berating me. And I never saw that. But, you know, my college coach, I only had one coach all 3 years. So I never saw him really berate anybody. You know, when we fucked up, he would say some shit. Like one of the assistant coaches found I was smoking weed with filters, and he found the filters. It wasn't no weed. The filters smelled like weed. And the coach was like, the last time I saw the mug, he was like, I heard any more thing about you and some weed. I'm going to send you back home. I'm like, yeah, well, you won't. And then he left before I did. He quit after seeing me. That's the last thing this motherfucker said to me. This nigga leaves and go to Prairie View, where they didn't win. He didn't win in at least 2 years, and they had almost like a 5 or 6 year losing streak. So, but not others. Like I got recruited by Frank Cush down in Arizona, and so you know, this is who this dude was. You know, couldn't hold his temper and was allowed to, you know, be like this. He was allowed to be like this, you know? He's allowed to be like this. And like none of the other coaches is checking him or nothing. And this is absolute power. You know, this is absolute power. And, you know, it was definitely a setup because, you know, he had done this over and over again. They was waiting. They was waiting for him to explode. This was a setup. And he fell for it. Let's see. Where's the other one? I saw it. Oh, here's this mug too. Again.
I wish for the amazing.
Here's this mug again. You know, couldn't hold his temper. Could not hold his temper. Okay, Bobby Knight. Wait, I'll bring it in. All right, Bobby Knight done said something foul to people. You know, play happened where he didn't get what his way. Here's Bobby Knight in the lower corner. He didn't get his way, so, you know, he's talking shit to the refs. Play's going. You know, the ref finally hears him too much. He's still talking shit to him. You know, there he is, still berating the ref, still berating the ref. Still berating the ref. And this nigga picks up a chair and throws it. Look at this. Look at this shit. This is a spoiled child. Now, he was the Army's coach. You know, he was Krzyzewski that later coached at Duke. He was his college basketball coach at West Point. Or Army, as they call it. Army's West Point, if you didn't know. So yeah. So as you hear all these stories, this is who this dude was. I want to see, though, to see if I can find this. When Michael Jordan was in college and they were playing the NBA, Oscar Robertson and this dude almost got in a fight. Bobby Knight and Oscar, because Oscar Robertson was coaching the pros. There wasn't no rule. It was like 100 fouls each person, some shit like that. Oh, but CWE, I got to say what's happening to you. And we definitely know. Got to have vision. And here on the Galactic Patio, we only do one dance. Would you like to dance with me? We're doing the cosmic swap. Oh, definitely doing the cosmic slop. Definitely doing it in 3D. So this is who this cat is. So remember, you see these tributes that this cat was this kind of hothead, you know, that he would just, you know, disregard, you know, showing out. Look what the referees used to have to wear the collars. I think when I started, we were still wearing collars like this. Look at this shit, how old this was. The refs was wearing collared shirts. Oh, so this is who this hothead was. Like even when they fired him, he tried to bully his way. You know, he tried to bully his way out of it. You know, Joe Paterno. Joe Paterno did too. You know, Joe Paterno bullied Penn State for years. That was, you know, you using, what was his name, Shashatsky, using that dude, Selinsky, whatever his name was. That was their way of getting Joe out. They wanted Joe out, and they found a way to get Joe out because Joe had, you know, again, they came in and said, Joe, you know, the program needs to move forward. The old man wouldn't let go, so they forced him out, embarrassed him, and forced him out. Texas has 5 letters. Okay, did I spell it wrong? Thank you. I can correct it as we speaking. Because, you know, I'm a non-spelling mug. I will correct it as we are speaking. Because I'm doing a little bit of everything at once. Oh, it's not picking me up. Oh, I'll edit it later. Thank you, though. I'll edit it later. So that was one of them I wanted to talk about. I didn't have a whole lot to talk about tonight. It was just a little bit. I had made a couple notes. Oh, okay. Yeah. I got this. Yeah. Let me show it. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna show this. This is my stuff. What's interesting here, when they showed this, what's interesting about this is I'm gonna shop it right. This dude. Before the batter came up, they said this was the dude who blew the lead in game 1. I thought it was so ironic. That's what they said about this guy. There's like, you know, and look at his face. Do you think he really cares? He just technically, you know, and look at the, you know, the agony of defeat. What do you think, dude? You know, it's all in the faces. It's all in the faces. And is this real cheering, or didn't they know, you know, this real cheering? So, and where's the other one? This one is like, come on. This was a great game up to this point. It was a great pitcher's game. They wasn't giving any hits. And then this happens. Let it go. Okay, right here. Right here, guys. Right here. Is he taking the right? You know, like, where's his aim? You dig? This is pretty easy ball to not judge. Look at this. And again, taking the bad angle on purpose. Look at where you can already see he's not trying to catch the ball. Look, the ball's over here. He's put his glove to go over here. Do you see it? He's already putting his glove to go right here, so he'll miss it. Look at the angle he's taking, and look at his wrist. And again, earbuds, you got to miss this one, because this was a great pitcher's game. I mean, it really was. But look at the angle he's taking. And all it takes is an inch to miss it. But it looks like you're trying, you know, you're still trying, but no, you're missing on purpose. Look at this. Watch. Look at that. See, he overran it. You see it? He overran it. He purposely overran the ball. So that just tells you, that just tells you. And it was a good game up to that point. I enjoyed it. Even him messing up, I enjoyed. I even enjoyed LeBron Bron. I even enjoyed LeBron. God, I got one more thing. Let me see. I think, is that it? Oh, no. Yeah. But okay, on that player, yeah, what the announcer said is the announcer said that, again, that player had blown he had blown the save and gave one. And, again, that was kind of the first home run was the game. So, and the Bobby Knight, the numbers are 76, 81, 87. His 76 team went undefeated. Really, they technically, if Scott May doesn't break his hand in 75, I think they would have beat Marquette in 75. But Scott May played with a broken hand. And so Marquette ended up winning in 75. But really, they had just as good a team. And there was, what was his name? Landon Turner. I know you true basketball fans will remember him. But Landon Turner was my age. He won the championship with Isaiah at Indiana. And remember, he broke his neck in a car accident. And I know he's a Olympian for a number of years. So if y'all remember, I think his name was Landon Turner, but because Isaiah's my age, that cat was my age too. They both were freshmen and sophomores when they won a championship together. The new Mockingbird J, it's the bird versus the snakes. For those of you that think, that's really what the fight is. If you look at history, the fight has been the bird versus the snakes. If you think about who invented the dinosaurs, the birds invented the dinosaurs. Contrary to what you think, the birds invented the dinosaurs because, again, they make you want to think they were something that they really weren't. So there's been a continuous war against that for sure. And that new movie is just another reminder that that's going on in the background of all this is going on. And like what we are a country, really we are a war generated country. And not so much that it pushes the economics, but this is what the country, puts its mass wealth into. It puts its mass wealth heavily into the military industrial complex. And probably like all my life, you watch JFK, that's what Eisenhower's saying. It's like, we can't just only be this. And this is a man, and the reason why Eisenhower was picked to be the world leader, if you guys really, try to understand why was this guy picked, he was trained in logistics, World War One, he had a specific idea, Marshall did, or Eisenhower, and he taught and he showed Eisenhower how to move armies and materials around the world. So that's what Eisenhower was doing in World War One, is how to move these men and these materials and coordinate all this. He was trained in the background. Now, at the same time, you have MacArthur, that's a general at the time, and Patton was a general at the time. And Eisenhower, I don't think at World War I was a general, but he was given a job and he was taught how to move armies around the world. And that's why he became the supreme commander. And it appears like he had melanated people too. It appears like he had melanated people too. So, world events like that shouldn't, let's see where we at. Spurs magnets got turned on. They couldn't miss. They got turned on. I watched LeBron. I watched the baseball game. So, who ended up winning the Pelicans game? Because I quit watching that game because I was watching the baseball game. So I missed that one. I saw a little bit of the game, but I saw they came back. Matter of fact, didn't the Pelicans end up winning? Because I saw they end up coming back. Because at one point they was down about 20, so I just kept watching the baseball game, and they wasn't showing it on the split screen. Sometime I'll follow on the phone, but I was just like watching the baseball game, doing shit. So, yeah. So let's see. The fixes are in our faces, like KD letting that boy take the ball to score. Yeah, I got that one. I got that one. Where is that at? Oh my goodness, where is that one at? Like, this is like, come on. Where is that one at? Is it this? It's not this, is it? Yeah, I think it's the end of this. Let me see. I think it's the end of this. Is it the end of this where I got it? Oh, did I made a long video on that, didn't I? Nah, where is that one? Huh, I thought I made a video about that one. I guess not. Maybe it was on my videos. Oh yeah, this is just a straight. I made a video about this one. Check this out. Oh, this is just like beyond ridiculous. This is beyond ridiculous. This is beyond ridiculous. What is that? Okay. I want to see dude in the corner. Ah, here we go. He just gives him the ball. Watch how he just gives him the ball. Now watch this. Again, why is he still holding it? He's taller than both of them. You know, this is Trey Young. Trey Jones, excuse me. Trey is 6 foot, if that. Trey's more of like 5'10", 5'11". And you telling me, watch his next move. You see how he put it right in his hands? He put it right in his hands. And of course, no foul. You see that? Like, why is he holding it? He is so much taller than Trey that he could have got rid of it. Trey ain't no, like Trey is really pressing him hard. And watch how he brings it down. See? There's no reason to bring it down when you're that tall. He gives it to him. I mean, he literally gives it to him. Look at that. He literally gives it to him. You see that? He literally gives it to him. You can't tell me he didn't. I mean, this is such acting. Okay, again. Why not get rid of it? 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 Why hold it? Why hold it? Why hold it? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Look who's in front of him right here. Look at this. It's a 6 foot dude. Now the other guy's 6'9", but a 6 foot dude. And you telling me 3 people on you ain't nobody open. It's 4 people out there and it's only 2 guarding them. You dig? There are 4 people out there and only 2 are guarding the 4. And you telling me he's such all, again, right here. Put it back over your head. Okay, keep it up there. Keep it up there. Why would you ever bring it down? Right there. Brought it down to get it stolen. So. And I'm going to say this. Let me say this. I'll say this about Wemby. And this is what I do like. He is broader in the neck. I don't know if y'all caught that. He is definitely broader in the neck. I was like, okay, I respect that. Where he's starting to work on his body. Whoops, turn the shit off. All right. Yeah, but he's stronger than neck, so that's good. Because, to take that hammer and, Chet Holmgren's way stronger. He is way stronger. And I watched him play when he's young. Chet is way stronger. So yeah, we see stuff like that. We know that is bogus. I do have a couple things that I think I want to read. Get these quick thoughts out here. Let's see. Because I'm not going to go terribly late. Where is it? Yeah, this is a little article. It says Google Brain co-founder says big tech companies are inflating fears about the risk of AI or the MI wiping out humanity because they want to dominate the market. So he's saying it fears because they want to dominate the market. Big tech is lying about the MI, some risk to shut down competition, he said. He told Australia Review that tech leaders hope to trigger strict regulations. Some large tech companies don't want to compete with open source. A leading AI expert and Google Brain co-founder said big tech companies were stoking fears about technology's risk to shut down competition. Google Brain was a deep learning AI research team that merged with DeepMind division early this year. Andrew Nang, might be Young. Nang, adjunct professor at Stanford who taught Open AI CEO who taught Sam Adamman, the Open AI, told to review the biggest tech companies hope to trigger strict regulation with the bad idea that AI could make us go extinct. There are definitely large companies that would rather not have to try to compete with open source, so they're creating fear out of AI leading humanity. So he is for the machine. He is for the machine. Okay, yeah. This is some more shit. That's it says unifying matter and energy consciousness, applying physics to a thorny topic. With the rise of the brain interface technology and artificial intelligence that can imitate brain function, understand the nature of consciousness and how it reacts with reality is not just an age-old philosophical question, that also salient challenge for humanity. Can AI become conscious, and how would we know? Should we incorporate human or animal cells such as neurons into machines and robots? Rocket, remember Rocket from Guardian of the Galaxies? Would they be conscious and have subjective experience? Does consciousness reduce to physicalism or fundamental? And if brain-machine interaction influence you to commit a crime or cause a crime, would you be responsible beyond a reasonable doubt? Would you have free will? Again, a trick. AI and computer science is Mahanda Shanawankama, winner of the blah blah, has applied his knowledge of physics and artificial neural networks to this thorny topic. He has presented a paper on fundamental physics and consciousness at the 11th International Conference on Mechanical Meeting and Physical Science, unifying energy and consciousness. Consciousness is an evolving topic connected to physics, engineering, neuroscience, and many other fields. I disagree. Consciousness is by itself. It is outside the realm of any of this. It is outside the realm, and it's separate, and it's older than any of these. So therefore, it is just consciousness. And again, consciousness does not need oxygen. You don't need oxygen to be conscious. Okay, understanding the interplay between consciousness, energy, matter could bring important insights to our fundamental understanding of reality. Einstein dreamt of a unified theory in a quest that occupies the mind of many theoretical physicians and engineers. Some solutions completely change existing frameworks with increased complexity and creates more problems than it solves. My theory brings the notion of consciousness to fundamental physics, such that if it complements the current physics model and explains the time, casualty, interplay of consciousness and energy and matter. He proposes that consciousness is a high-speed sequel flow of awareness subject to reality. The quantized energy of consciousness can interplay with matter, creating reality while adhering to the laws of physics, including quantum physics and reality. That's okay, again, leaving your body and still being conscious. Dudes being, again, going on. I mean, there's so many ways to say, yeah, consciousness is separate. Now, what comes from consciousness that's bestowed on us is the knowing. But the consciousness is there. Most of you know when you became conscious beings. That might be a little too bright. I like that a little better. Okay. I propose has a high speed. Okay, analyze energy of consciousness can interplay with matter, creating matter while adhering to the laws of physics, including quantum physics and reality. Awareness can be seen in life and AI, even physical realities like entangled particles. Studying consciousness help you be aware of the different realities that exist. So, oh shit, that's all right. I read it. I think. And this one is just called, Intriguing and Controversial Theory of Consciousness. 2T. It suggests that consciousness arises from the integration of information in a system. Controversially, 2T implies a form of panopsychism panpsychism, consciousness as a fundamental property of the universe. Critics counter that integrated information may be necessary but not sufficient to consciousness. So the integrated information theory, okay, that's what 2T means, is a theory of consciousness. It was first formulated by neuroscience and physiologist Galileo Tonelli in the 2000s, developed in the collaboration with neuroscientists, suggests that consciousness arises from an integration of information in a system. A system considered consciousness is possible, possessiveness in a degree of differentiation and integration. It differs in a number of ways from high-order theories and global network theories, in contrast to theories that see consciousness as an emergent property. Global network space theory. Okay. It differs in a number of ways from the higher order HOTs, global workspace theories. In contrast, theories we see consciousness as an emergent property from complex computation. See, again, trying to say it's math. Consciousness ain't math. It's not math. So, I don't want to bore everybody, but this is the kind of shit I be reading, to try to really see what we are. And trying to let people, let people in a broader way understand it and kind of understand some of these higher thought ideas and how you can apply it to yourself. So glad I caught you live. Jet Reed, what's happening?
Got to have vision.
And here on the Galactic Patio, we only do ones and.
Would you like to dance with me? We're doing the cosmic slump.
Hey, I like that. I like to hit me. Wanted to ask you about the civilization that lives in the Grand Canyon. See, this is what. So one part that one theory about the Grand Canyon is also it being mined out, like mined out. There's things that seem like at one point they was mining something out of the Grand Canyon. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I mean, there was something there before, but it does not seem. And like it to me, really, it's not even something to think about. So I don't even want to talk. That's all I'll say about the Grand Canyon because other stuff ain't even worth my time. I know what America is, and there's like what they're saying they're finding has no effect on the culture that really came from America. So, but if you also look at it as a place that was heavily mined, then you can find anything down there, and that's what I'm tending to see. There was something there that was valuable at one time. And, we have consciousness, things that, we get the story about the Anunnaki shit, other beings needing minerals and coming to Earth and taking the minerals. I mean, that's one thing that it seems like has been going on for a number of we don't know how. So that's the only part I got really to say about that area. That's what it appears like. Motherfucker on him, somebody was open. Yeah, 3 people on him. Right. 3 people on him. And one is 6 foot, and you're 6'10", 6'11", and you got the ball up here and you can't see anybody to pass it to. I mean, that's beyond bullshit. It's beyond bullshit. That's all I got to say. It wasn't a real game. And now, they're going to have the tournament. Which, they should have done this. They could have done this. Like what I don't understand and what I don't really understand is why here you have the college program being popular. So really, the college program only got popular because of Jabbar. That's really when it became popular was Jabbar. And I've talked many times that the NIT, Jimmy Walker, Jalen Rose daddy, the NIT was that's what made him the number 1 pick was the NIT, not the NCAA tournament. The NIT was bigger and it was in New York. And it wasn't until Like when even Texas Western won it in 1960, the better team was the team considered to win the NIT. They got more publicity and more coverage. That Texas Western shit didn't get it. You know, in the NCAA didn't get a lot of coverage. It was the NIT. That was the biggest after college tournament. And you know, the NBA, you know, and the NCAA, you know, a young league, and the young league did have their own tournament, but they didn't have a lot of bread back then. NCAA did not have more bread than them people in New York that was given that tournament, so they had more bread to give out. So that's why if you looked at how the teams expanded, it was where they gave out the bread. So the NBA had a, you know, again, 1970, you looked at something and why didn't you adapt this years ago? And again, it is kind of the ball that's done in Europe. You know, Europe has these mini tournaments. So instead of, you know, you'll go to a country and you'll play, you know, a tournament. You might be there a week or two, but you play in a tournament. You know, those of you in AAU, it ain't much different. It ain't much different. It just ain't being a bunch of teams there. You just, you know, it's you and that team. Well, you and the, you know, yeah, you and the teams that's in the tournament. You know, it's the same way. You know, it'd be however big the tournament is. You stay there and all them be there too. So, you're welcome. Yeah, that's my only thing to say about it. You know, I like, I've messed with, you know, I don't mess with a lot of African energies. You know, I really don't. The really only African energies I mess with is Hathor, and then you know maybe you can see her feet. No, she's still up there. I had to look at like, damn, she's not in the shot. But Isis and again is Hathor. It's another variation of Hathor. And Akhenaten energies. You know, those are the energies I really mess with. That's African energies. I've said this before. You know, I saw the real statue of Ankhenaten down at the Science Museum. They had the Egyptian thing, and it froze me. I mean, it paralyzed me. I mean, literally, when I stood in front of it and looked at it, it downloaded something to me. You know, no doubt, it definitely downloaded to me, and that's a powerful thing to not be come in contact with this thing that's old, and the thing just gives you a download, and it's like why was I chosen to get this download? Because thousands of people have seen it. But, when you know the history of why these kind of things were made, just like the big heads in that, South America, these heads was magnetic. I learned that from Turtle Gang. These were magnetic. So, of course, you go see them, they give you energy. So, that's how some of this was used. To download, to wake up those that can be woken up, or not really even woken up, to turn you on, I guess, to give you like, hey, somewhere this soul, but this, we need to give him this. And we just appreciate it, especially when you don't, and I've got a little trinket up there of Ankhenaten, that they sold with the thing. It wasn't a lot, which was interesting. And I mean, that statue was huge, but it's, thank you. Thank you for that. Well, the big day for me, I'm getting married. This Saturday is coming. I'm not going to go terribly long because we do have to get up and do some shit. I got to go get my tux. I showed y'all my shoes. I got my shoes. I'm doing my wedding list. Man, I wonder if I can play a little bit of this. Oh, let me tell you. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe I could play just a little bit for y'all. Oh, here we go. Yes, let's hear my man. I gotta just give you a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, David Oliver! Nigga, y'all don't know nothing about this. I ain't gonna play too much of it because they be funny about this shit, but I don't want to see him, so I'll come back. I look better than him. But I gotta play you just a little bit. This is my dance with my lady. She's my wife, David Oliver. You don't know nothing about that. And no, none of you movies try to take that for a love scene, because y'all ain't gave David Oliver no love. Don't start now. But that's what I'm dancing to. David motherfucking Oliver. Nobody had this before. This is my man. I'm gonna just play a little bit of it. Ooh. a minute, girl. And I. Oh! You a love song. Oh! All right, David Oliver, don't hit me up. I love David Oliver. Y'all don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about David Oliver. Look this up. David Oliver, I want to write you a love song. I want to dedicate the whole song to you. And that falsetto. Oh, shit. And I'm be like, you know. You know. Oh. Be stiffer than a motherfucker up in that motherfucker. I got my boys all stiff. And you know, it's like, like my other sons and my other daughter are not coming, and that's okay. I don't feel bad about that. Motherfuckers be like trying to make shit about, this shit is about me. Now, if they would have came and could have worked it out, motherfucking great. But I'm not gonna be sitting here mad at motherfuckers because they didn't come party with me. Because I'm not that kind of motherfucker. I'm not, it's like the motherfuckers who come and celebrate with us, got to give it up. We're going to play some of that Keep On Dancing, that Marvin Gaye. You got to give it up. Ooh. Oh, man, I got all kind. I know the Tafaris don't hit me. Let me just give you a little bit of this. I'm walking into this. No. Ooh, I'm gonna give you a note of this shit. This shit hit so hard, but y'all got to know about this. You want to play this, bruh? I saw these niggas. Look at you now. Commercial die. I've told the story about Jesse Jackson's bodyguard, Big Tiny. And I was talking to my mom, and I had forgot about, Tiny. But I saw these cats sing this shit in Chicago Stadium. I mean, these is brothers. These is all a group of brothers. And these motherfuckers, I saw this shit live. And, I just want to share. I'm only going to play a few lines of it just to, But this is like... I can sing this shit. Everybody's looking for a good situation. Uptown, downtown, all around the world, hoping, praying, also never finding the right boy for the right girls. Listen to the right boy, listen to the right girl. You hear what my fellas are saying? Never, ever, never had a love like this before. Ooh, hoot. This is my shit. I'll give you a little bit of the other music again. This is the Fires. Oh, at last I've passed the fantasy, a friend of my reality. Oh, yes, it was more than just a love token. Hey, girl, we got it working. Oh, shit. Y'all don't know nothing about that, though. See, that my vibration is just thinking about it. Let me see. Hey, what's happening? Rangers were open. Rangers were only team not hold Pride Night, and they won the World Series. Wow, homie, did I give you some what's happening? I'm sorry. I'll do it again if I didn't. And I know.
Got to have vision.
And just as you was just jamming to me, you know only dance we do on the Cosmic Patio. Would you like to dance with me? We're doing the Cosmic Slop up here in this motherfucker, but we slow it down. So yeah, I had to, give you a little bit of that. So them is two that I got to have. And I'm going to do the Soul Train line. I got to have Joe Budden Soul Train line. I got to have Little Bootsy Soul Train line. Wipe Me Down, Soul Train line. Yeah, so I can get down. I might show a little bit of it and put, have me, I can get down, 'cause I used to win dance contests and shit. But I will say this, I did get beat dancing by a pregnant woman and this other nigga, and he could dance, I must admit. And this pregnant woman was getting down. She had like a medium belly, but obviously pregnant, but she was like I was like, damn. I had taken some of that blotter. I was like, woo, really out there, baby. But I was like, when you get into it and shit, been roller skating all night, and then we started dancing. And like you slow dance and shit, when you're on acid, you slow dance, and they got the stars sweeping all on the ground, and we're socially, so we ain't just back and forth, we're actually moving and shit. And I'm looking at the stars sweeping the ground, and I'm literally dancing like that as I'm watching these stars sweep the lights and shit, the disco ball. I'm kind of like, but it was like, was able to move, she was stepping with me and shit. She's laughing, but she was with it. I've always been able to have, some good soldiers with me. And I think I've told this story before too. What is the funniest thing you've ever been hit in the face with? What is the funniest thing you've ever been hit in the face with? Now, I've been hit in the face with snowballs. I'm from Michigan, so yes, I have been hit in the face with a motherfucking snowball more than once. But what is the funniest thing you've been hit in the face with? I've been hit in the face with strawberries. Now, when I was playing football, we were down at Benton Harbor. A nigga like you had to cross under a bridge to go like out of the football field, and there was this big bridge, and I saw a dude up. I looked, and when I went under and came out, I heard a bottle. He tried to hit me with a bottle, and the bottle landed behind me. He missed me. So I almost got hit with the bottle in the head. So, but the funniest thing I've ever gotten hit in the head with was done by my ex-wife, my second wife. And we was talking shit, and we had the way the house was shaped up is we had a front port, we had a front stairway and we had a back stairway. So we could come and go in the house either way. We could go out the back and jump in the car and drive around, or we could park the car in front, come out the front. So it was living room, dining room in the middle, bathroom, bedroom in the back, 2 bedrooms in the back. And the kitchen was like 2 bedrooms, and then it's like a bedroom, bathroom, then the kitchen, and then a bedroom off the kitchen. So 2 bedrooms. And we're up on the second level. And so I don't know, we were talking shit about something, and she was cooking some motherfucking pork chops. And I was talking shit to her about something. I was like, another thing, bitch. And I looked up, and she's like, what? And this chick done threw a pork chop, and she hits me smack in the middle of my face with this raw pork chop. But like, she was slick and smooth the way she did it, because she threw it and then she hauled ass down the stairs because she knew she needed a head start to get away from my ass. Because, like I turned around and like, I was like, yeah, I was talking shit, and I looking at her, and I looked back, pow, right in the face. By then she had hit the stairs, and she jumped in the car and took off. Oh, but that's the funniest thing I've ever been hit in the face with, was a pork chop, a raw pork chop at that. Oh yeah, I probably did. Strawberry picking was very fun. My one cousin, Yolanda, she, like, our families, because in Michigan, it's places where you can pick strawberries. And you can just go out there and pick them. And, children, we was throwing them at each other. And I was tearing Yogi up. She would look out, hit her right in the middle of her eyes. It's like, pow! Throwing strawberries at each other. Apples, pears, peaches. I've had all those thrown at me as well. But snowballs probably the most. I've been hit with a bunch of snowballs. Yeah, I know. I probably repeat the stories. Look at my big 13-pound cat. He's 10 years old, 13 pounds. Thought I lost him. He got this shot at the vet, and I didn't know this shit was gonna make him sleepy and shit. His mug, I thought he had ran out the house. He had like went somewhere and slept. I was spooked. And it just shows, you can, what was that? It just shows that you can, have doing pranks on people, It's like one thing I've always done is I've always taken a straw and tearing the paper and moving the paper, and I'll spit it who's sitting behind me. And my boys, all of us do it to each other. I mean, we do it so much. I did it so much to them that it's like automatic if you ain't looking. If like you're out not looking, especially my daughter. If my daughter thinks I'm not looking, she'll do it. I don't think she's ever done it to my grandmother, but I think she did it to my wife in a couple of days. So I think she's done it to her. And so that's something that we do. We automatically will shoot the papers at each other. So that's just a little fun thing. Oh, and it's 25 degrees above. But I think, let's see what they say for tomorrow. What are they saying for tomorrow right here? It's cold. It was cold all day. I was going to go to the outlet because I still need to get my son some Jordans. I may get him some Dunks or some Jordans. I saw some the other day that because he wears 14s. But it was too damn cold. And I moving yesterday, hurt my damn back again. So what are we looking at today? Okay, what about tomorrow? It's supposed to be 42 today. So it's a little warmer. I don't think it got this warm. Okay, Friday is going to be 50. Good. Windy. And what about Saturday? Same. Sunny skies. Yeah, no rain. Here, when I get married, sunny skies. It's going to warm up to 50. Whoops. See? Okay, get from under there. I know you. Get from under there. So Friday, it's going to be 50. But look, tomorrow or right today is 42. Going to be a high of 42. It's 25 degrees. It's freezing. And I noticed like all the dudes who take weed, some people, again, they keep their weed out to the first frost. But we had snow, shit. Friday night, we had snow. What is this, Tuesday? No, we had snow, shit. Monday. Yeah, we had snow Monday. It's Wednesday. Yeah, we had snow on Monday. So, yeah, 50 on Friday. This is really going to keep that warm air. And see, it's not going to get as cold. See? 37. So, yeah. And we're getting married and taking pictures like in here. So, yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Won't be cold, barely any wind. 8 miles an hour, kind of. So, we had to take enough pictures outside. But today, no, it was too cold today. There's no, we couldn't take pictures outside today. It was too cold. What is this thing? What is it? The motherfucker say, help him. Yeah, motherfucker, yeah, not likely. Oh, they keep teasing me. Oh, man, I don't want to go buy these motherfuckers, though. Damn, how much are they here? See, they're still too much, 210. Yeah, see, they're still too much. I'm going to go see if I can still get a pair, because I found another site to get these motherfuckers for less. See, they still trying to get, oh, they'll give you 25% off? Oh, okay, I see that. You get 20, so get them for one. No, I still could get them for 159. I saw these for 159. But these are definitely stiff. And comfortable. I'm a shoe junkie. What can I say? I'm a shoe junkie. What can I say? I am a shoe junkie. What about the cons? And this is what I bought my daughter. I bought her these. I bought her those. And wear the 70s. I think it's this one. Chuck Taylor. Nope, they're not the platforms. Closer to, they were black, but closer to this. They call it the 70s. Yeah, it was like black like this. Kind of like this, but the different, let me see. No, this is cheaper. Hers was better. This is cheaper. This is a cheaper shoe. It was a shoe you could get where this was better stitched. And I've told this many times, like, the first time I got a pair of these, they used to be $12. Like a pair of these shoes used to be $12, and I remember my stepdad said he would never pay for $12. Never pay $12. Some bullshit. I'm not playing that shit. There we go. And it's just funny that what it's turned into, that the shoes have turned into something phenomenal. I'm glad to be part of it. What, man? All you can do, this is the chill room, dude. You come in here and chill. And you see, I'm just drinking water, and I'm only eating these. I'm only eating them. I haven't got any wax. But I forget now it's legal to even have the shit sent here. Motherfuckers be like, hey, yeah, I can send it right to you. It's legal now. Your state, you can take it. Now some, what does it say? Let's see. So I can read it. It says, now some of them be up there. Okay. Now some of them be up there. Okay. I got it. Yeah, I'm not hearing it. But yeah, as I said, I wasn't gonna go too terribly, terribly late. Don't come back under here. Nope, I don't want you under there. Yeah. And I'm not gonna bring you up here because if you scratch this leather, I'm gonna knock you out. Let me see this feather. Where's the feather? Mess with him with the feather. Give him the feather. Give him the feather. He likes this shit. Playing with him with the feather. But man, I've had this mug for 10 years. Well, I've had him for shit. He's at least 10, 11 years old. At least 10. Because my daughter was only 2 when my son got him. So he's at least 10. He's an older cat. But he has a good heart and full of love, And when that dog, I learned that the dog killed my other cat. It kind of broke my heart too. Because even though they lived with my son, both of these cats, I saw them every month. And I know, it wasn't every day, but I'm the one that provided food and litter for him. So I was forced to see him. My son would be gone for a little while. And, I'd go over and see him because they was 15 minutes away. I'm over there all the time. So, I still had a relationship with these cats. I would give them love when I would go over there. And really, with my other cat, I just ended up going to my brother-in-law's and I had the carriers to go get them both. Because my female cat, we were probably was gonna have to find somewhere. If she wouldn't have passed, we was going because she didn't get along. This is who she got along with, but again, she had him since she was a kid. She was about to be 6. Yeah, if she would have made it to December, she would have been 6, maybe 7. What was she born in 17? So yeah, 7. She was about to be 7 years old. So yeah, yep. Do I play chess? No, I don't play chess. Not really. I used to play backgammon, well, AC Deucey version of backgammon. So college, that was, big thing. I saw, James Worthy was talking about how Michael Jordan didn't want to, lose at backgammon. That seemed to be, intellectual game, which was great. I played backgammon more in chess, and I like backgammon more in chess. Okay. So no, I know how to play, but as far as, putting a lot of time in it and strategy, nah. I mean, I could play enough to, keep. I've read enough formations that I can throw a few just to, I know the moves and shit, but strategy wise, nah. It would probably be easier for me to re-pick up AC Deucey or even backgammon. And the difference between AC Deucey and backgammon is in AC Deucey, you start on the table. You start on the board. In backgammon, you start on the board and you do your defense and offense. You got to bring all your people on one side. But in AC Deucey, luck comes into it too of shooting the dice because you have to roll doubles to even play. So if you don't roll doubles, that's your ass. So it's, shooting dice is my favorite, favorite kind of thing. Ain't nobody petting you, dude. Quit hounding me. Quit hounding me. I won't keep the door open if you hound me. But I know that you'll stay at the door. wake up one day and just have an Irish accent like and shit. So no, I never learned that, homie 43. I never learned that. Ooh. Yep, I never learned that. So, I'll tell you another game that's kind of was cool was Strategio, kind of like a how to move armies and stuff. That was a kind of interesting game to a point. And then I saw where you could actually do it electronic. They had the electronic version of it. Chess, Monopoly, and backgammon games I play. Okay. And shit, Monopoly's probably 100 years old. It's just really old. A lady invented it, and they copied her. No, I don't like you under here. No. Who that? All right, go. I don't want you, brother. No. All right, I'm gonna end up putting you out. Go. Get from under here. Come on, go. No pets. I'm gonna move this thing on you. All right, go. All right. You ain't gonna be in here if you're gonna keep pestering me. So, but I read a lot. I still read a lot. Haven't read, been busy the last couple of days, but most days, when I'm not moving around, I take time and read. Meditate, definitely. I'll probably meditate when I get down here, just to lower it down. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, that's all. Well, guys, I didn't have a whole lot tonight. I didn't know if Monopoly was a game made for anti-capitalist propaganda and not the opposite, and had the opposite effect. Yeah. Because the old lady, it was her game, and then didn't. Maybe I think she did make money off it too. Okay, I just don't want him getting in here in these wires. So yeah, some lady. It's about 100 years old. It's about 100 years old. And they've got, where you could do your cities, your streets. You can get personalize, to your environment to play the game. So of course, I lived in there's a lot of games. The Chinese what was the little Chinese board game or Chinese ball game? I saw they had one at the Mall of America. Chinese restaurant has it where they have all them balls. I knew a lot of people had them machines. The machines stood up, and you would, some kind of way to manipulate the balls. I don't know what they're called, but I see the Mall of America has one at the China. It's like I knew a lot of people used to have them machines. I was pretty good at that. So it was, that was the advantage of growing up. When all these kind of things existed big time, where board games and puzzles was, you were encouraged to do that. It makes you think. That's why old folks, do the same thing now. The old folks want to play cards. They want to, do puzzles. They want to do things to make them think. Oh, let me tell you, I've showed this before. I'll tell you, I wanted to show this. Never mind. I wanted to show this. I haven't showed this in a while. I didn't bring my light in here, but this is traglamite or some shit. This is from some shit is my saying, and this is from Morocco, I guess. And I guess what made this more unique is you can see the eye formations. I don't know if the camera is really picking up the eyes. Because dude showed me, he's like, no, take this one. This one has the eyes. And you can see the 1,000 little eyes. And it's cool, you see the sticker is still on it. And this is definitely not my writing. That adjust to it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, $25. And the people, I bought this while I was working for a crystal company, and they just take this out of my check. They tried to charge me $200 for something clearly marked $25. $25 again. I ain't got no reason to doctor this. This is This tells you how much I use this thing. It's pretty much in one spot. Again, this is $25. I didn't no zero, no nothing. It's a period behind the 25. So it's $25. They sent me a little funky email talking about, I owed them for this, and this was $200. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I ain't fuck with them ever since. I'm like, yeah. And so this was in one of my boxes in my son's garage. I didn't know where it is. And I can't really say I got any energy out of this. I can... Gosh, I'm kind of lost in my thought on how to explain it. Yeah, it's hard to like. I don't really see a lot of I don't know, a lot of energy coming out of this. I guess that's the best way. It doesn't seem like it. These skeletons give out a lot of energy. I don't know. But I like it. I think it's a good piece of history to have that this did exist. I don't know about them dinosaurs they say, but this kind of thing pretty much did exist. It looks like a modern day crab or some shit like that. So I've had this for a number of years, but it ended up costing me $200. So I ain't fuck with them people ever since. I'm like, okay, you're trying to get me there, but that's all right. That's all right. I think you're talking about it. Go. Okay. So yeah. And I'll give this final part to I guess I'll call it the reality part where as I go about to go, because I'm a little hungry too. I'm gonna give me some munchies. I'm gonna munch on some shit. But I always talk about having your own personal magic, and that's everybody. Everybody has their own personal magic. I got a book back there that shows there's thousands and thousands of different ways to be magical. I mean, it does seem like that is a part of a gift that we were given. And so therefore, once we tap into it fully, it works for us. And it's not, it's not a overnight thing. And I think, the movies and the show you this is a lifetime of work. When quantum of science, is that your name? I'm sorry, brother. Quantum of consciousness, when he says, that Rocky, and they're telling you, that you have to put in the work. To be the champion, you have to put in the work. And that is a spiritual reality. You have to really practice what you're talking about, and what, like these crystals, I didn't just get them and just leave it at that. I had to get deeper and deeper and deeper of the understanding how they react to me and how they react to the world. And, I know this channel is only 4 years old, but my other channel went back to 14. And I think I was recording and leaving a little recording back 15, 16, and then, full blown 17 to 20. I was, one point every night for a couple years. So, and all this, has definitely evolved, but it's like, this is what I've consistently practiced and done and what I've talked about. I don't think you can really bring any of my videos and say, well, you were talking about this then, and then you feel this way now. I mean, I'm pretty consistent how I feel. Now, I've evolved and learned a lot more. But my understanding of even simple things, understanding how this is put together and how this is used. And my understanding is deeper than what it once was. But now I truly understand, how this vibrates and how you can make it vibrate for you. So. And so whatever you're into, and then, how does that play into your own reality? So again, whatever this reality is, and that's where the knowing, and knowing comes from a lot of practice, but that's where the knowing does kick in. And then once you know it's really tapping into everything. I mean, it really is. It's just doing like that and tapping into everything, because everything is a part of us. If it's on Earth, it's all these machines, unless they make machines somewhere else and bring them, all this stuff can work for us. That's what the alchemy is you can take everything and make it work for you. And so whatever this reality is, you can bend it to that degree. And so it has nothing to do with my free will to do magic. It has my ability that I've learned enough, that I've tapped into so much that's been given, that it doesn't matter what this thing is. And, they tell you over and over, it's anomalies born all the time that just are able to do things that other people can't do. But again, you have to put the work in to do other things that other people can't do. And, some people, they use this to enrich themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. When I was just watching The Murder in Venice, the lady that played All Everything at Once, she came in there as a psychic and shit, and she was a fraud in every way. And then she ends up getting killed, but she was a fraud. And you see a lot of people, they practice that. They practice deception. And then we've also seen people whose practice deception is just recently getting burned. And it's a shame because there's been a lot of good minds. And, through these lot of good minds, they let the people self-destruct. They're literally let the people self-destruct. But again, that's an energy too. That's a ride. You can take the ride of self-destruction. But you can also take the ride to live your best life. And there are gods that just want to move through it. Don't need any great accomplishments. Don't need to make any miracles. Just want to be on here, move through it. Do what it was supposed to do. That's it. That's everybody. Do what you're supposed to do. But you have to find that. And that the journey to find that is just a lot of pain. And I still get hit with pain. But I one of the most important inspiring things in my life did come from A&T. You got to fight even though you want to cry. And I was like, yeah. That the first time I heard that, I was like, that's right. That's right. Still fight. Even though I want to cry, I'm still going to fight. Still going to go on. And so, whatever you think this is, make it the best for you. Make it work for you. I have a friend. Now, check this out. I have a friend, and, no, I'll take that back. I knew a guy very young. We both went to the same high school. This guy he's married to another man, but this guy in Long Island or Manhattan, I'm not sure, maybe Long Island. I think they live in New Jersey, but I think the church is in Long Island. Again, but he's a choir director in a Catholic church. And like one of the top ones in the country. Now, I don't know about the top, but I mean, it's a substantial church where they do competitions and, and this seems to be a career for him to be this high and singing with the church. So he's doing what he's supposed to do. I've talked about another friend that I, again, knew her about as long as I knew that guy. And she does cabaret in Chicago. And as I've said about her many times, she don't live that life of King Vaughn up there. I was just reading about it. One of my good friends in high school, I played high school basketball with. He's been an engineer in one of the suburbs of Chicago for 30 years. He don't live that King Vaughn life. So there's a lot of people live in Chicago that ain't touched by a lot of that bullshit. Now, I've said this before, So all I'm saying is, you don't have to Your reality does not necessarily have to be, what's put out there. And in social economic, no doubt, social economics is that does play a big part, especially if you're a child. Especially if you are a child, that does play a great big part. You are affected by that. But to get along in this reality, you have to be very practical. Where is it at? As I grab my new mic, you have to be very practical. Because we know, again, if you eat too much, it's not really good for you. You drink too much, it's not really good for you. So there's a spectrum. There's a spectrum where you can tap in and say, okay, I know I need to exercise this much. I know I need to read this much. I know I need to eat certain things. Because the history of eating certain things has more of a positive impact on humanity. So regardless of what this is, there's a pattern that can show you, or even if you want to call it a program, that if I live a certain way, I can, check out here. This is when I could check out. And most people say that's fair. I don't really, I look at some people when they get 100 and something, and I've said before, I've seen myself be that old. And that almost seems like a lock in some ways. It's like I've said before about the man that was 130 in Thailand. It seemed like he was more of a prisoner than, a guy that has longevity. Seemed like he was miserable. He was still smoking hash at 120 years old. So I don't know if I would be that pimpy to still smoke hash. Be like or not hash, but he's smoking opium. Be like, hey, yeah, give the 100-year-old motherfucker, give him his opium hit. Yeah, give me the goddamn pipe, man. You fucking around. No, I can't walk over there and shit. I can't walk over there and get that shit. Bring that shit over here. So you make your reality. That's a program that you can fit into, and the outcome. And again, ways to handle stress. Because that's the one thing that came out of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and stress is a motherfucker. And if too much stress comes upon you, it can kill you. Like, did you guys watch that Quincy Jones stuff? I talked about this the other night. I mean, this dude chain smoked so bad until he had an aneurysm on both sides. Chain smoking. Watch that just chain smoking, and cigarettes will give you an aneurysm. Because again, there's a program that shows you fuck with them too much, and some people, can quit. But he had to have his cap peeled, and it came from smoking cigarettes. So we know that's a program that for most it's not. There's other people. There's one dude I talked about, the U.S. soldier, the Army guy that lived to be 112, 114. You can still look him up. This motherfucker said he smoked 5 cigars a day and had a shot every now and then. He was 100 and something. His wife was in her 80s. I did like his pimping. You couldn't really walk. You had to be pushed around, because 90, you want to just be pushed around. The fuck you want to walk for anymore? You want to walk for exercise. No, I've known some cats, My stepmother's father, shit, his nigga was climbing ladders in his 90s. Like, fuck that. This has got to be done. Get that shit up out of there. And, I put that energy where I hope my brothers and my sister, have that vigor, especially the two that are related to that old guy. He had a lot of vigor. And he did leave generational wealth for my brothers and my sisters. And that is a great thing to see. And that's how it should be. Off owning a orchard since the Civil War. So Oh man. Well, I think I am gonna knock off. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the east. It is what, around noon, midnight? Around midnight out west. It is 1 o'clock central for my central friends. So in conclusion, it's just like this. You plug in, you create your reality, and you look at the programs that you feel are most successful. And there is a way, there is a path that you create, because and there's the path of success are already out there. You know, I've talked many times again, you know, you go into a war. If you go into the past, you can see the path. You can take a path where a person gets killed. Remember the Matrix? They showed, you know, certain way you act, you can get killed. It's like that. It's you go back in time, you tap into this stuff. You see the paths of people get killed, and you see the paths of people that survive. So therefore, my point is, not only war, just in life, there is paths you can take that is guaranteed to give you the outcome you want to have. You have to just be mindful of it. And sometimes I'm a little too mindful of it. Sometimes I'm like, hey. But as I said before, you know, there is a path, and every time be conscious to connect to it. I mean, I like what Yogi Berra said, you know, when there's a fork in the road, you take the fork. Because you already know the path. That's why you take it, because you know which one. You know it. And so you have to be mindful of everything you do when you work, everything. There is a way to go about all of it already. And maybe that is a little bit of the fates, but the energy is there. That's my point. The energy is there. It's like when you think about like being creative. And I guess the best example I can give you is pickleball. And it's so many ways that it's just like almost a magical way of playing and being into your, you know, your competitors, and your competitors are into you. And it's already a magical way where you all vibe at the same time. And you all can feel the energy between the four of you. And so this is how you deal with whatever this is. You make it your own. Yeah, really no movies. I gotta make some calls because we might see a movie tomorrow. Now I don't know. Let's see what's cheaper. I think I'm gonna enjoy throwing axes on Friday. So right now I'm doing shows, so I don't know if I'm gonna do a show the next couple of days. I'm definitely not doing a show. I might do some shorts of me getting down, you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know, I might have to do that. I don't know. Where is she at? A little like magic. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and then, you know, when I listen to this, it's just like,
well. Gotta get a piece of mind.
oh, see, that's how you raise your vibration. That is, ooh, yes. That's how you get supercharged. I feel it. That's what you find. You find that vibration that, you know, it lifts you. Music is able to move and remove. It can make you move and it can remove. And that's what you have to do. You have to find that vibe that can give you that quick rush. And that's how love, you know, Jackie Wilson said, your love keeps lifting me higher than I've ever been before. So keep it up and keep on lifting. And I will love you forevermore. I said your love keeps on lifting, keeps them higher. That's what it is. Love is a beautiful thing. Love is the final tune. It's the first tune and it's the final tune. You come out of here and you have love, and almost guarantee you just push out. Because no matter what this is, love is supreme. And if you vibrate, which is right, I'll get, just because I say you're right, don't start fucking with me. So don't put your bullshit on Facebook. I don't want to see your shit. You stay over there. And the other one, the actress, you stay the fuck over there too. You say something and use them, these bitches start popping up and shit. Like, fuck, I don't pop up. Don't pop up. I don't say nothing bad about y'all, so y'all leave me the fuck alone. Don't need to see your pictures. Actress, your picture popped up. Keep that shit away from me. You already know. Keep that shit off my stuff. But the witch is right. Love is love or above. You operate out of that. And that's where Timothy Freeze talking about lucid living. You are the experiencer. That's what the lucid living kind of thing means. It's you're the experiencer. And you can look at things with love. You can look at things as the participant. You are loving every moment of what you're doing. And even the things that don't go your way, you still enjoy doing them because it is part of the process. So no matter what you're doing, you can look at this and say, okay, I'm experiencing this, and all right. But you can also say, well, you know what? I do this and this happens. And again, magic don't have to be big. It can be little things that work for you. Little things that mean so much to you. I like making you so happy, 'cause making you so happy makes me happy too. Oh man, and I messed up. I really messed up. I was on the verge of getting Jill Jones and then Johnny Bristol Jr. and all their history of music. Oh, and I did mess up. I talked too much shit. But I don't mind talking shit, but I did mess that up. Because Sly and I was supposed to get them two together, and I messed that up. That's my bad. Because Jill Jones knows a lot of history, but Johnny Bristol Jr.'s, his daddy was Johnny Bristol Sr., Motown. He produced Ain't No Mountain High Enough. My friend was at when Michael Jackson and his family auditioned in front of Berry Gordy. My friend was there. Johnny Jr. was there. Because they used to go over to Barry's house to swim. So Johnny Jr. was there. He said Michael couldn't swim at that period. And Michael's older than me. So Johnny Jr. is a year younger than me. I think his sister's a year older than me. I think Johnny is a year younger than me still, though. I think he's a year younger. But he could be. We could be the same age. And Michael's older than both of us. But their history, kind of messed up with that one, y'all. So, and Jill, I'm sorry that I talked about some certain people. Not really. I'm not really sorry about that shit. That shit is true. Sandra Bullock is out there. Y'all know who Sandra Bullock is. That's all I got to say. Sandra Bullock was getting more publicity, and that's all I got to say. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. Watch me now. I said Sandra Bullock. And then I said Sandra Bullock. And I wanted to say Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. Watch me now. I'm having too much fun, but I need to quit because I know we waking up early. But it don't matter. I lay down and I'm smooth. So yeah, I'll quit now. Catch me when you catch me, because I'm on a honeymoon the next 2-3 weeks, so not sure. We're moving around, so but catch me. Thank you for joining. Nothing else. I'll probably be on to do picks. So Sunday sometime, maybe late Sunday, to do picks, to do how I did in week 9. So